I'm Jake, and welcome to this is Greek mythology with Jake. Okay, so for a while there wasn't much going on, but then a few primordial deities started popping up. Earth was lonely, so she sprouted a bunch of sentient geographical features and also a sentient sky, and he was her favorite, so he got to be in charge of everything. And they had a bunch of kids together, but some of them were ugly, so their sky dad put them in jail, and that made Earth Mom sad, so she told her normal-looking kid Cronus to stab him. But nobody invented knives yet, so he just opted to neuter his dad with gardening tools. And Sky Dad was so embarrassed about this that he decided to stop being important, and then Cronut got to be in charge instead. But Sky Dad's still up there being the sky, I guess. And Earth Mom was like, hey, are you gonna let your ugly siblings out of jail now? Cause that was kind of the main reason I told you to stab your dad. But Cronus didn't hear her cause he was too busy planning his incest wedding. But then he realized, oh man, what if I have kids and they find out how awesome it is to usurp your father? And nobody invented birth control yet, so instead of not procreating with his sister, he decided to just eat his kids whenever they popped out. And that took care of things pretty well. But that made his wife's sister sad, so by the time she was about to have her sixth kid, Zeus, she devised a really smart plan. Hey, can you hand over our newborn son so I can cannibalize him like I did with our last 5 children while you helplessly watched? Sure, here you go. Here is our son, our newborn son who I just gave birth to and am handing over to you right now. Oh, thanks. But little did he know, it was actually just a rock. The real baby Zeus was taken to a cave where a goat raised him, and they put on an EDM festival outside so nobody would hear him making baby sounds and stuff. Once Zeus grew up, he was like, you know what sounds fun? Usurping my father. So he snuck some tummy ache juice into Cronus's coffee, and that made him puke up all his kids, who are now fully grown gods. And Zeus was like, hey, wanna usurp our dad? And they were like, yeah, that sounds fun. And so began the epic 10-year battle known as the Titanomachy. And so then Zeus and his brothers got to be in charge of everything. Zeus got to rule the sky and be boss of all the other lamer gods. Poseidon got to rule the ocean, and Hades got to manage all the dead people because he was the last person to say not it.